Something happened not too long ago. But yeah, y'all. Mm. I forgot. I gotta talk to my husband about something. Where is my robe? Normally I'd have my robe on. Where is my robe? You know what? I'm gonna start wearing this. But this, I don't have to wear anything underneath it, but I'm gonna start getting myself familiar with this robe. You see how I just slip myself in that robe, baby? I just slip myself in that robe. And, ooh, your girl is feeling nice and cozy. And I think it comes with a string. Where's the string? Where's the string? Where is it? You know what? Where is the... Why am I always losing the strings from my robes? It's somewhere. Damn, look at me. Oh, I'm surprised all of my pearls are still in. I look like a little boy. I look like a little ass boy. Okay. Rich now I'm a client on mish. And it's the encore deep. Avec la dauphine. When up in that soki, make a na chua deep. Shala. Shala, 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 shala. Shala. Yeah, I'm not gonna so I'm not gonna be on here for too long. Because I just want to just get nice and cozy and take a nap. And it's a rainy day. It's very cloudy outside. I just ate like 5 or 6 grande meatballs, and I like to eat the meatball. For some reason, I like to eat grande meatballs by itself. Grande, no. What I mean by itself, without the spaghetti. So grande meatballs and the pasta sauce. Why am I talking like that? But that shit was good. You know what? I'm gonna come live later, and I think I want to do several tutorials today, to be honest, because I really, really, really want to use the products, use up all the products that I have. And yeah. But I'm here, and it's, it's still pray for Jamaica, it's pray for the Caribbean, and pray for whoever else that's experiencing any natural disasters right now. And I don't know if this is something normal for like all this to be happening around this time. Is it when is hurricane season? Is it hurricanes? That's to show you how much I really don't know about this whole weather thing. But when I be talking to y'all, when I be chopping it up with y'all, I just be saying how I feel. I'm not gonna say I know everything, but I just be saying how I feel and just like telling y'all my thoughts. And sometimes my thoughts might be wrong. It might be wrong. But you know what? I just love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. And I definitely want to use of these products. You know, I've been thinking about ordering more makeup, but then I'm like, I have so much for the girlies that have like drawers and drawers of makeup. What I notice about them is that they're using their products, number one, and number two, they do like SFX, like special effects makeup. The girlies that really love makeup and have drawers of it. I don't do that. I just like do um should I say different faces? I just do whatever I want to do. Like it depends on how I feel that day. And then also like with the products I use, and I use like different methods, my makeup might come out looking different than the day before, etc. etc. So yeah. But anyways, I am about to get off of here, and I'm about to check FB to see what's going on in the world. I'm about to check FB to see what's going on in the world, child. Since I was a child like that, oh my god, I haven't seen my hairdresser like. Listen, because it's only her that I let do my hair nowadays. Her and my husband's family, and then yeah, just keep it like my husband family, and then my hairstylist or my hairdresser. And I haven't seen her in a while, and I'm just hoping that true word. I'm hoping by December I'm able to have that moolah so I can get my hair done by her, because I remember I think it was around the same time, like the end of the year. It was like a oh, I feel another sneeze coming on. I'm speaking the truth, nothing but the truth. So help me God. I think it was like around last year or so that I started going to her, and I've just been like so like I love the way how she does laces. She is I've tried the hair store, because I used to go to the hair store like in 2017 to get my laces done. But she is probably like the only one that I've been sticking with and being so consistent with. Because in 2017, 18, I used to just be going to the hair stores, and it doesn't matter who does my hair, just as long as, you know, that lace is laid, baby. But with her, I noticed that she does really take her, because she has natural hair as well. Shout out to her, Certified Loft. I remember I didn't even know how to pronounce loft, y'all. When she was trying to do the videos and say Certified Loft, I was like, Certified Loaf? But shout out to Dee. She's so good. She's so good. And then her story, and the story about like how she started her business is just so amazing. So I hope she don't think that I forgot her. It's just, you know, it's just a lot that's been going on. And then, you know, now that we're at the end of the year, I'm just so, first and foremost, I am so thankful, so grateful that I've made it to another year. It was just like around the same time this year. I mean, last year. It's around the same time last year that I think I was like, you know, really getting into the whole social media thing. But I think I was on TikTok. Um, but she really does a good job with slaying the lace, and it doesn't matter if you. I remember one time she was like, you know, I'm gonna take the synthetic. She was thinking about taking the synthetics off. I'm like, don't take the synthetics off, because I'm a synthetic girly. You get what I'm saying? But it doesn't matter if you bring her human hair or synthetic hair. Like, it's like she just puts so much into it, you know. And then I do want to give like a special shout out to I think her name was Tasha or something like that. But Didi's from the Bahamas, and then I think she had like she had one of her friends working at the shop that did my nails. So even though my nails were damaged and stuff, I'm gonna tell you this. She did a really good job with the like the designs and stuff of the nails. Like really good job. Really good job. Like now that like I'm looking back on the pictures and stuff like that from last year, and my looks from last year, I'm like, yo, they slayed, they ate, they served. Chef's kiss. It was so good, so good, so good. So you know, you gotta give to Caesar was due to Caesar. Give to Caesar was due to Caesar, and that's that. But Yeah, you know what? Shout out to all shout out to everybody from the islands. Shout out to everyone from the Caribbean. And I mean, like, America is awesome too. America is awesome too. And America has like a lot of talented people as well. But it's just kind of like it's more it's very like pricey. You gotta make sure that your money is up. If you want really good quality service from the Americans, you gotta make sure that your money is up. But I feel like with us islanders, because we know how it's like, we know how to flip shit, we know how to make shit. It's just like when you have flour and wheat and stuff like that. You see, like how you have a little bit of rice and grains and flour and all that, and it just amounts to a lot. We know how to multiply. We know how to stretch it and make it work. So that was definitely one thing that drew me so very close to her, and the conversations and stuff like that. And she's just so amazing, and just so talented, so talented. Just like, it's been this wasn't my roughest year. I mean, the year hasn't ended yet, but we're at the end. um but you know what, that's shit. I keep going, like, since earlier, I keep going back to, like, oh, people saying that the hurricane was probably man-made, because I'm like, damn, nothing is really happening throughout the year, and then boom, hurricane in Jamaica. But then you have your conspiracy theories and stuff like that when stuff like that does happen. But it was just, like I said, God never, he never makes a mistake. Never, ever. So who knows, but Jamaica will be restored. um and I have no doubt that it's not going to take a lot of time for it to be restored, because I know the people, they, you know it's just keep them prayed up. Keep yourself prayed up. um and y'all, I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm at a, what you said, a loss of words. Like, I don't. But just special thanks. Special thanks. Special thanks. But there is also one lady that I like to shout out from, like, a beauty supply store that I went to, and she did my lace. Her name is Nisi, I believe. Yeah, I think it's Nisi. And she's the one that did my. I remember when my lace was kind of like, and I was like, professionals. I made a post and I said professionals, da da da. But I'm gonna tell you this: even though I could not wear that lace out at night, because if you put that flash on, baby, you see everything. I had such a good time during the day, and it might be the kind of wig too, because it's the kind of wig, the kind of lace. You never know. Sometimes these things go very good. Sometimes they go very bad. Um, I've been kind of having a field day myself with the full wigs, and also, like, when my husband's family does my hair, but do my hair, like, sometimes I just be, you know, they're really good though. They're really good, and I'm just so thankful. I am so grateful, because baby, I'm not gonna say I can't cornrow, but I definitely need to learn how to. And also, they've just really been helping me out throughout the year. Um, and I'm honestly so blessed. I'm honestly so blessed, so blessed, so blessed. And you gotta look around, and you gotta count your blessings. I think there's a gospel song that said, count your blessings, name them one by one, or something like that. But you have to count your blessings for sure. And listen, if y'all feel like I'm taking you out of church, well, that's where I belong. That's where I was raised, baby. But you have to count your blessings. And it can be the minor stuff, it could be the major stuff. Like, every single day that we wake up, you have to realize that you're so blessed, because guess what? You're breathing, you're alive, you get another chance at life. And not a lot of people were so lucky. Um You have to be thankful when you're able to ask for forgiveness and you're able to repent before it's your time to go. Like, there's some people that they're just gone so sudden. So every day that we are alive and breathing, gotta give thanks and praises to the Most High. You know, no one said that life was gonna be easy. No, no one said that, baby. You're gonna go through some. Listen, the people that don't be going through shit, they also gotta give thanks. But I'm telling you, you go through stuff for a reason. And it's either a lesson or a blessing. At the end of the day, it is your story. Don't no never mind the people that don't be going through shit. Because they got their own stuff. And maybe that's just their luck. But you gotta think about it like this. That's your story. That's your story, that's your journey. And maybe that is something that God has put you in and placed on your heart and placed you in for you to tell your testimony so you can help others, help and heal others. So you never know. You just never know. You know, at the end of the day, just keep a good heart. And I mean, we're definitely not perfect. We're not perfect beings. I don't think there's anyone alive that is perfect, whether you're saved, sanctified, etc., etc. No one is perfect, and we're all human. We're all human. Human. We are human beings. We all bleed. We all. So, oh, Mrs. Maisel, I think, is like a Jewish thing. But you just have to realize, also like every, excuse me, every day that we're alive, and it gives you a chance to do something as well. You gotta figure out what you want to do. Like right now, I just came home from work, right? And what is in my head is that I'm looking over at my makeup section and I'm like, baby, I want to beat this face. I got so much problems. Baby, I got so much pride. I want to beat this face. I want to do my nails. And yeah. So, if y'all been watching the news, I think there's like there's places in the Middle East, like Africa, is Africa the Middle East? I'm not sure. That are crucifying Christians. They're crucifying people. You get what I'm saying? And that is definitely harsh. But everyone should be. I don't know what that is behind it. If it's like, oh, this place is just Muslim or whatever the case may be. I don't know. But I'm saying, at the end of the day, you have to give people their rights. And here in America, you have the freedom of any kind of religion you want to. You have the freedom. If people want to change their sex, they have that freedom. Um, they have rights and free. That should be us as human beings to decide like what we want. Because you're gonna have people out there that are atheists, Christian, Catholics, people that do witchcraft and they believe in that. And you know, you have to give people whatever the hell they want to do. If they want to be a Satanist, a Satanist, worshiping the devil, if they whatever the fuck they want to do, it should be their human rights to do that. It's their soul at the end of the day. So I am a Democrat, like I've told y'all, but if they are really doing that to the whole crucifying of Christians and this and that and the third, it could have been switched around and say crucifying of Muslims or whatever the case may be. It's still wrong. It's still wrong because you have to give people, human beings, that right and freedom to do whatever, as long as it's not like it. because your belief is not gonna necessarily be the same as my belief. But then again, there's people out there that they create relationships and stuff like and bonds through similarities, and whether it be similar beliefs or similar likes and etc etc. So there's a group out there for every and anyone, you know. So it's been what, 20 minutes and I started painting my nails. I'm gonna let my nails blow dry, air dry. Hear me about blow dry. I was blow drying it, but now I'm gonna let it air dry, and I will get back to y'all in a little bit. Love y'all. Bye bye.